Rajia went quiet and walked into her room. That day, Jayati talked to Rajia's mother about the matter with importance, but perhaps Rajia got some relief. Now let me tell you, when a talisman is given to Rajia's body by her mother. On day when Rajia's mother intended to go to bathroom at midnight, she heard some noise from the adjacent room, where Rajia was sleeping with her younger brother. Rajia's mother thought that maybe she wasn't asleep yet or doing something else. As she was about to speak up, she suddenly heard a scream coming from inside the room. She saw that Rajia had turned her eyes upside down and held onto herself as if she were going to break apart. The window of Rajia's house was closed in the evening, but on the night it opened itself. There was a tree wind blowing through it which hit hard against it. Her mother thought that someone might have killed outside the window, due to which such unnatural things had happening now. She ran towards waking up Rajia from sleep, who couldn't say anything at all while his mom took care of him. Thinking about his safety, she gave 2 talismans for protection purpose. Although Rajia has a mischievous nature, she never caused trouble for anyone or hurts anyone. Rajia was very attentive in her studies and sports, which was a special concern for her mother. She used to keep an eye on the girl, but unfortunately the girl fell into bad company. What happened to Rajia many years ago still haunts her, but although it is sad, her family has not been affected much by or taken it too seriously. They have become accustomed to it and are limited by their resources. Later on, Big Imam referred to Rajia's family and said that as a human being, they had a moral responsibility to find out where the young lady went and what happened to her. Children can be naughty at this age. We all know that in family, but falling in the protection on child is a failure of duty for any family member who must know endured the difficulties faced by this troubled girl. After a while, Imam Rajia's family swept them away, and then he said that arrangements must be made to bury Jinn. Before that, Imam asked some question like how many patients he had treated who were infected with a plague. Although treating them had affected their physical and mental health greatly, there was so information about Jinn in Rajia's area, so he repeatedly asked when did she started being him with and whether she had harmed him physically or mentally. In response, Rajia's mother said that she never saw anything like this, nor did Rajia say anything. Then Imam said, "Why don't you tell your family about these things?" To which Rajia replied, "I do not know. These matters are very mysterious and surprising." Then Imam told Rajia to look at something in the glass for a moment, if she could see anything, but Rajia answered no. After a few moments, Imam turned to the glass and said, "Can you see now?" Rajia replied, "No." After a while, it became difficult to Rajia to breathe. She looked up and down with her eyes wide open and kept shaking her hands and feet like a patient suffering from tetanus. Imam did not realize that the Jinn was nearby. After some time, Rajia said in an hesitated voice that he is coming towards the corner of the door, where there is a tall black mother. As she spoke, everyone present and goosebumps all over the bodies. Imam greeted them with "Assalamu alaikum" in a loud voice. Then he recited some verses from the Quran for a while before telling the child to let go of him, so that they could do what needed to be done quickly. After some time, Rajia said, "My hand is closing. My foot is closing too." For many moments, Rajia tried hard but couldn't get rid of the Jinn. At one point, Imam told them that it would take great speed to remove the Jinn from her than him, because he doubted whether the Jinn had gone into Rajia's head or mixed it with her blood, which could make things very dangerous. Imam tried talking to this jinn but found out soon enough that it was quick-witted as it disappeared after circling around him several times without saying anything much at all. He spoke only 3 lines. First line, this girl was gone astray on the top of Jinn's nest, making jinns restless. Second line, one jinn likes this girl among them. Third line, they will take away this girl with them. Afterwards, Rajia's father went to talk with Imam at mosque, along with others who worked against magic spells using witchcrafts. They warned him about how difficult it would be for anyone trying to separate such powerful jinns from someone like Rajia, who had been possessed by one of these creatures already. They also assured him, though, if anyone wanted harm upon themselves, then their entire lineage would become extinct. The teacher gave another terrifying information. He said that when I was talking to Rajia yesterday, there was not one but more than one ghost present there, and that moment that treatment had to be stopped in the middle of the way due to be not being present directly. I cannot accurately present much information because of not being present directly, but this incident was so terrible that no one has dared to speak about it for many days, even if they wanted to know about this incident in this area. Afterwards, my mother said whether any search for news did not come until later, but the last news I heard was that the girl did not die. So there you have it, folks. It glimpses into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying the enduring fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Good night.